Okay, guys. Sorry about the wait. What is happening with my mods today? Where am I? Oh. Whoops. You guys probably want to be able to see. What do you mean? We sweet little angels? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you are. Humble. That's so nice to have at least one person wishing good things on Emerald. Look at Planet being an innocent angel. Look, I was down the hill from Valentine and I didn't understand where I was, okay? Because I thought I logged off next to the Emerald Speakeasy. But I was looking out and seeing a river, so it didn't make much sense.
It doesn't have horses?
Horses! Planet! Horses. Thank you so much for the 22 months. What? We're gonna have some trouble if we can't find jobs. Like, criminal job boards have been kind of sparse, but I have a feeling it has something to do with player count. Player count's been kind of low. And when there's not enough law, I think they actually just, the jobs just aren't on the board anymore. Certain jobs. Well, also freaking terrified. What usually happens, try to have good faith, but sad she really is taking on Saffron's bad luck. People wanted to kidnap her. It's me! Humble, they just want to kidnap me as a player. You know this. We know this. We all know this. It doesn't have much to do with the character. Which we know because, you know, Ruby has her Firebird problems. Humble, you don't think that if Johnny, with all his crazy people, came across Ruby alone and had the chance to hold her up and take her somewhere that they wouldn't? Like, I feel like it's a given. Nah, it's a shame the Black Hats knew him, because it would have been funny if we took him as a hostage. It would have been hilarious. Hey, No Whammy. Hey, by the way, No Whammy, was that you who robbed poor Emerald the other week? I wasn't streaming. The something brothers. I can't remember what they were, but I feel like it was you. Recognize your voice. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. You were our very... Yes, the Bennett brothers. You were our very first on new characters. Oh no. Oh my goodness. We're fine. Come on, horse. Hey, there's usually not wolves up here, and there's never bears right here, Connor. So, be nice. I hear a train, though. Aw, no. Alright, we're gonna have to go back. Be nice, she says. I didn't start it. I did not start it. I did not start it. You sure ended it. Sergeant O'Neill, thank you for the gifted subs. Guys, we got that hype train. When I said I hear a train, though, I literally genuinely meant the train in the game.
It doesn't have horses?
Horses! Horses! Look at all the horses. Actually, guys, if you can't tell, Caleb, thank you for the 28 months. I actually am genuinely, like, afraid of something happening. Oh my goodness, he's stuck here. He can't get out of here. Okay. No. Sound alert still makes me laugh. By trying to go up that cliff bit, and then I thought that he could just run around, but he refused. It's a little bear. It's fine. You know, it technically has horses powered, but it has cartoons. It's like big. It looks like parade balloons that are alive. At least the screenshot I saw. I didn't realize that Figure didn't have the sub. Thank you, O'Neill. Yeah, it's really not my thing. It's just like so not my thing. If there's animals, I like them to be realistic. Right, I get it. It's Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon because of copyright. Wow. I mean, okay, this time it's gonna be genuine. The jobs are really bad. Oh, did everybody see what Rain made and posted in the art channel? Did everybody see that? Okay, Rand, I'm gonna show everybody. I hope that's okay. I'm sure it is. It's for the black hats. Law? 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 It's so funny. Okay. Not a murder. What do you call a flock of seagulls, guys? Law? 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 A rain of seagulls? What is a flock of seagulls called? A splash of seagulls? Oh, a colony? Well, that's not when they're flying around. That doesn't make... It's a group of seagulls called a squabble. There it is. A squabble of seagulls. A squabble. A squabble of black ants, yeah. I love this, giving groups of animals highly specific Morgan is not gonna be happy. Pavis is not going to be happy. When is Pavis ever happy? No kidding. Actually, let's check my telegrams. Yes. Emerald is the one who's being made to do moonshine runs. Remember when I was drawing the seagull hats, I kept thinking to myself, which one doesn't have an eye again? TJ. The beards underneath the beaks. So funny. No one would pan their camera to show their faces. I guess it sounds like murderous screaming as I come to the swamp here. This is such a cool little space, such an underutilized space. I'd still love to have a gang that, like, primarily did stuff out of here. Hey, Harris. Oh no, I accidentally clicked on 5M. Stop it! Go away! Die. There we go. Like all the blank white brainless eyes. So funny. Chickens. 5 crated to 2 places. This is gonna be 10, so yeah, probably just look better in white. I wouldn't even be able to tell you everyone's eye color. I can't even tell you Ruby's eye color. I think it's like a really light yellowy hazel. I think Lola's is probably blue. Norman's is probably blue. I bet TJ's is also lit blue, but I don't know for sure. I'm trying to open my fruit snacks. There we go. Oh, this is actually so bad. Oh my goodness, that is probably Firebird, and they have someone kidnapped. Norman just reminds me of barrel races. Yeah, because we did the barrel races. Sergeant O'Neill, thank you so much. Yeah, I just remember him being all wound up that Saffron did a really low time while riding his horse. And then also the time where he said something about wanting to marry her because she was stabbing wolves. Yes, I was like stomping and knifing wolves. It was so funny. Oh, I needed to go over to the wagon. He still talks about his horse being the barrel race champion. I know. I love that. Like, it's just endured as something to be proud of. We're gonna try with just what it says. But, yeah. Excuse me. Huh? Just this horse in the way? She hasn't yet drifted in, but I haven't been on her this week. I'll need to check in with her. Probably tonight or tomorrow I'll check in on her. So it'd definitely be really funny. You know, swooping in to help save people as Saffron EMS and just have them all swooning over her accent and stuff. At least I'd be doing something that would be getting me out there and talking with people and wouldn't just be burning a hole in my pocket. Rip bought a car. A Buffalo. But unfortunately we don't have like shared garages or anything like that. Well, what Max hinted to Saffron when she was on the phone with him was that they're having a problem where they have to pay for their ambulance fees and it's very expensive. Roads and Dewberry Creek. Go to Dewberry first. It's very expensive from what I heard. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna have a hard time playing over there much at all until they figure out something with the economy. So it isn't a huge grind just to do anything at all. Oh, Darth Den is completely different. 4.0 is completely different. Yeah, well, I think that's what they're planning, right? Is that people legislate and make talks and stuff to get things done. I feel like Max will have a lot of work to do. No way having a bunch of ex-terrorists run the government could go badly. Oh, it's over there? Little creek camp? Or is that the mill? The creek camp. Oh no! They went from we hate the government to being the government. Man, guys, remember the early Humble Bunch days? Oh, they definitely were. Buddha was a criminal. Not a terrorist, though, I don't think. Although basically was, just not convicted. In all honesty. Yeah, this one's a lie. See if this will work. What? This is crazy. Five created. This one's just completely broken. So I don't think they hit it that well, Connor. Man. No, not the bunny. One did? Which one? Oh, Abdul? Buddha was in office, driving around in his car with guns on it and blasting Rust, I'm pretty sure. And Andy, the HOA chick. True, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't illegal. Well, technically, he was defending himself. And not illegal to have guns mounted on your car. Well, for a while, Knight was trying to say, well, we don't really know if it has guns on it. We don't really know if they work. And I was like, no, look at this 911 from Buddha that says, Russ just stole my car with guns on it. That's a huge potential to cause a lot of damage in the city. Oh, the humanity, please stop the madness. Just the car, yeah. And then he was like, oh. There was a time we went hunting with them. Yeah, I don't even know OOC what happened, but I'm pretty sure I know what happened, you know? Oh my goodness, please turn. Because Knight is such a clean guy himself. Yeah, no, it's... It was just funny. Might well. We can go to the other side of everything now, I guess. Because it's gonna be a while before I can pick one up again. No. No. Did Scully find the war? Yes. Yes, she did. The actual fighting she did was pretty minimal, but she was there. If anything, if you were to bring Scully back, the war could be a plot point in development. What do you mean? We had like the first POV of Christmas in his uniform of the war, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because he showed up to come rescue us off the cliffs. I think it's when he entered the fray. Scully has war PTSD? A little bit. Yeah, technically. What game? Sorry, Connor? Did stuff freeze up for you or something? Yeah, it does that. I don't know why. What I see is I see my whole game flicker. And it disconnects whatever OBS does for a second, and then it reconnects it. It's a lot shorter for me than it is for you guys. Probably. Rockstar, or I mean RedM. RedM is janky. Revenge against Brian Knight? What, you mean bring Scully back as some sort of villain? Just the curtains draw back and Scully is, you know, lost MC and wants vengeance on the government. And she has a curly mustache? Okay, Caleb. Rude. We could also do the reporter route with the deep mistrust of Brian. You'd end up in the XPDMC John and Co. send up. The thing is, Harris, even though there's possibilities like that, and it's hard for me to see Scully going that route. Like, she was never against Knight. She did start to distrust him. But she was never fully against him. Scully just gave a lot of the benefit of the doubt and wanted to kind of distance herself from stuff before making absolute judgments on it. I don't know. Yeah, I have too many characters already. But honestly, Bagheera, even if I looked into that stuff, I have to wait till NoPixel becomes more playable. It's not playable right now. Like, if you want to do anything, to play anything on there, you have to grind for hours a day. Which to me is not playable. Like, if you want to go RP. I found a solution for too many characters. Kill some off. Exactly. Why would anyone want multiple characters on that server? Yeah, it's just not. It's not possible right now. Disconnect from that game for a year and come back only to cause emotional terrorism and perma them. Oh, Connor. Yeah, the only way I see is like, you know, if you're a streamer who makes enough money to live on and can play the game for 8 to 12 hours a day, then you're fine. Problem is, Scully's closest friends are already dead. I know. Like, I just couldn't bring myself to even go play her at, you know, even to go to like Merrick's funeral. It was just too sad. It was just too sad. I'm sure it was. Oh my goodness. Nothing yet. Why is it so bad? I look at it this way. Scully had a good career with the within the city, and after the collapse just moved on to another city. Yeah, that's kind of what I figure Scully would do. Because she had a pretty stinking successful career. Her path from cadet to full detective was pretty solid. Wow. Okay, Connor, I see how it is. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Rips in the doghouse for that one. I'm joking. Oh my goodness. I think I just stomped a squirrel. At least we're not in Saffron and Rip's not here to care about it. Oh, okay. But I can't get this yet. 13 minutes. Okay. We can pick that one up, though. Why would Emerald care about Rip? That's what I know. That's what I'm saying. Because Rip saved Emerald from being hunted by a pack of wolves. I don't even remember this. Also distracted a group of crims from potentially robbing her. Oh, I could have just... Going to town to get the ones I've already brewed. I'm in town. You wouldn't, because it all happened whilst you were blissfully unaware. Yeah, okay. Guys, is this something that actually happened, or is... You know, are we just saying things because it's fun? It's 50-50 with him. I don't have time to find out. Probably happen. It sounds like an Ember thing to happen. Okay. I think it's true. If I recall correctly, I got a screenshot of that somewhere. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. Definitely stop crime just by being present in a town or area. Well, isn't that force level 0? Officer presence. Yeah, but still a thing. Still works out that way sometimes. True, but how much crime you didn't stop by wearing all black or not being seen? Rip didn't stop it with Saffron when he rode right by her in Valentine. So funny. So, excuse me.
Apologies.
Oh, man. Maybe I should grab coffee. Why? Did this switch where we're going? It did a bit. I don't want to go the backwards way. And going into the snow, and it wasn't even for Saffron when she came running down into them. Yeah, that was crazy. Half of the time I can't remember what I was doing, but we came across that one chick who had kidnapped Rip. And then she made some comment. Oh, I was treasure hunting. She made some comment to me and rode off. Devin, yeah. I was digging for treasure. And Rip was being kidnapped. Because of course he was. Would Rip get kidnapped all of 3 times? Like by Thorn, by Devin, and by He wasn't anymore, yeah. You thought I was just gonna shoot Devin? Nah. Yeah, Summers. That's what I meant to say. Summers, Thorn, and Devin. A few of those kidnappings were scratched off. What does that mean? Oh. Well, I'm not talking about what's canon in the context of, I'm not talking about what's canon in the context of, what do you call it? No Pixel. Oh. Enough time for coffee? Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go grab a coffee real quick. Oh, yeah! The hoods, too. Because we did get held up and cuffed and taken somewhere. And that became canonically what ended Saffron's career. Because it was the last thing we got to do as a deputy. What? No one talked to us, did they? Don't kick me. Okay. There's bullets flying? 135. Okay. Yeah, most likely. Unless you hear lots and lots of gunshots and it sounds like they're coming from multiple places, the gunshots thing isn't that alarming. That's why it's really annoying when the deputies on here like use it as some kind of PC to like stop you and search you. It's like, you realize this is a hunting area, right? Yeah. Wait. This is not where we want to go. Yeah, it is. Didn't the PD and No Pixel check out gunfire hunting areas though? If it was a lot, yeah. Or at times I didn't expect it. Like that time I took Scarlet, I took Speckles' character, you know, out to hunt. And it wasn't quite hunting hours and she was just popping birds. And then like 5 deputies showed up. Like Flop showed up, a bunch of other people. And then cussed us out and left. I was like, don't you want to check my hunting license? No! It was Flop. Oh, it's just Scully. That was actually funny when we'd actually get our license checked and it was like, oh, it's just Scully. Yeah, the way they do hunting in No Pixel now is way different and encourages groups to hang out. He thought he found a criminal, and then, oh, it's just Scully. The disappointment. Crime in my woods? Now it's just Scully. Yeah, I'd like to try it out, but, you know, we'll see. If Scully had started early in 3.0, I have a feeling you would have got Ranger at some point. Yeah, I didn't go for it, though, you know? Like, it just didn't seem to fit her very detective-y slant on stuff. Even though she's always out there hunting and running around in the woods and checking licenses when she got the chance. At the time, most of the former detectives were bitter. Yeah. I just tried to ignore the drama and do my own thing. But even coming in, like, some of the existing detectives were like, oh, well, you want to be a detective, huh? Well, everybody wants to be a detective. It's not exactly easy to be a detective. I wouldn't expect to get into the detectives. I was like, Knight's already asking me every day whether or not I become a full deputy so that he can make me a detective. See if this changed since we're here. Like, I get it. I'm sure that there's a lot of people who come through and they like the idea of being a detective, like, you know, the sound of it, basically. But don't necessarily investigate that way. Faye also helped by picking Scully as a cop to play with. Yeah. They have a preconceived notion that it's all like a TV show and then realize it's 1,000% more paperwork. Except for in some ways it is a lot like the TV show because... but with paperwork. It's both, right? Because we do all the stuff that one, a detective wouldn't necessarily do. But yeah, in real life, a lot of the major crimes kind of units is just tons of paperwork, tons of looking at evidence, tons of theorizing and stuff like that. Not all the flashy field work. Law and Order doesn't show the paperwork, and people end up doing like all the parts that would be done by like 20 people, basically. You have one small group doing all the things that tons of people would actually be doing. Kind of like in House, how you have the doctors going and breaking into their patients' apartments to like figure out what's wrong with them. Like, what? What? I think it's this boat. Oh yeah, this is cool. I think it would make sense to go to Gorma from here. Oh. Which is why Occam, I think, was hinting that Ruby would nerd out on the Onyx investigation tools. I mean, yeah, it was pretty cool. It is pretty cool. You mean House isn't like real life? Listen, I'm just giving an example of doing too much. One... Just like, it doesn't work that way. On these shows where someone in the team is murdered and then their friends and coworkers are doing the autopsy and all the investigation. Like, no. Like, no. Oh, we still have the shine on the wagon. You get a stew. Oh my goodness. Well, it sounds like there's a shootout going on here in town. House IRL has a British accent. They had to stay away from some of the words that he couldn't say in an American accent. Hugh Laurie. You know what I always remembered him from? I'm pretty sure he was a villain. He was one of the... Wasn't he one of the henchmen in Cruella de Vil? Might have to hit the bank elsewhere. Yeah. I just need to stew. It's on the other side of town. See, I usually would say send a telegram now. Shrug. Now Emerald will send a telegram. Carl. Carl? Did you all hear all the gunshots?
We heard some a while ago.
I mean, it wasn't really a while ago. It was like 40 seconds ago.
None.
No,
Not at all. What way?
Yeah, which way you see the gunshots? You ready to go, Vinny?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
I think they were over by the sheriff's office or something. I'm not sure. I rode away from it.
Oh, that'd be a real tragedy.
House interview said he got tired of some candy that you used for pills. Was it Tic Tacs? Or Pez? You even spoke like Emerald for in so long I forgot her accent. Got thrown off for a split second. I almost forgot to have her accent. I can still do accents, guys. I'm still special. I'm still special. Don't mock me. Sorry.
Where did you come from?
Outside?
Okay. Very quickly you move.
Well, yeah. There's gunshots and stuff going off in town. I don't want to be here much longer than I have to. Need a full breakdown and list of all the accents right now. Okay. Well, you've got Emerald's, which is like this, and she's very sweet sounding and very American Southern. Then you've got Sive, who talks like that.
How long do you plan on being there?
Oh, I'm sorry, just 1 second. I just need to grab something out and then I'll get out of your way. I didn't realize it was in your way.
Yes, I'm already late for business. Opened the Jade Dragon, the first Chinese restaurant in the Saints Crossing.
Oh, that's nice. No, I'm sorry. I'll be out of the way in just a second. I need to put this package back in and then I'll have them take it away.
Maybe you buy some food?
Maybe, I guess. I just went and got a
Good idea.
stew.
Oh, the stew is the shit. It's terrible. It's bad for you and it's no good.
I mean, the stuff over at the Blue Pearl was pretty nice. It was a nice beef stew.
They don't put the love into their food.
They don't put larva into their food? I don't want larva in my food.
No, not the larva. The lava.
I don't want larva. I don't want larva.
L-O-V-E. Love.
Love?
Yes.
I don't really...
Yes, this way.
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Yes, they just throw it in a pot and they let it boil and add some salt and it's done. Chinese food is much different. It's everything must be in the balance, and you must cut precisely, find the right cut of meat, fry it for a short time or for a long time depending on the dish. Very important to have balanced diet, you know.
Right.
Yes. So you buy something?
How much is it?
Okay, hang on. $5 only.
Okay, yeah, I can buy some.
You can give him more if you want, but oh, why the bro? This man won't give me damn wagon.
Let me see if my horse is in the way. No, it shouldn't be.
What is going on? Am I having a headache? Can you see me? Am I here alive?
I can see you just fine.
I hear bees. Bees are everywhere.
Oh, I think you're having problems with your head then.
Oh,
All right, so like we've been going, there's Emerald's accent. And then if you want, there's Maeve or Sives or Scully's accent, however you want to put it. You know, it's just the Irish accent. And of course there's Saffron Mitchell, Saffron Riley, Briar Frost, all that. Scottish. And then if you are, you know, you want to get down under, you got the sort of cricket accent. So there's all the accents. I agree the Scottish accent is the best accent. I like it. I wish that I sounded like that all the time in real life. Oh no, clear. No, Emma. Oh no. And then there's the accent she won't do after feedback. No, the condensation. Oh no, I've got water. Emma. Saturn has an English accent, but no. It's hard to tell with her. Love watching RedM. Saw you in some of Vertigo's videos and thought I'd pop in and check out a stream. Oh, hey, Big Bubba. Unfortunately, not a lot of stuff's going on right now, but I'm glad that you enjoyed and glad that you want to check it out, and you're, of course, welcome to do so. We're waiting for this poor guy who's imploding right now. And then for Ruby, I tend to talk down low like this as much as I can. It's not always different from my voice, but I try. I don't have much else, Connor. I did the Irish one earlier. But I can keep doing it. You know, I was actually thinking about getting on Sive and just running some moonshine and stuff like that. Problem is that Sive doesn't have her own wagon, so she has to steal them. But I'd like to get her own, but that's right. She's still got like 4,000 or 5,000 that she needs to make before she can have a wagon of her own. Gotta do the voice when Connor gets back. No, Connor will just leave the stream. He'll just get upset and leave. Because and I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna call this person out. I'm not gonna say who. But I was told that my Dirty Dougie mockery accent sounds a little bit too sultry. That I love the accent difference between Scully and Sive. Well, I'll tell you, Rainbow, it's not deliberate if there is one. It's probably just my time away from speaking the accent, you know? I still need to actually sit down and try and make a difference between an Aussie and a Kiwi accent. Because mainly I'm trying to go for Aussie, but it doesn't always... Sometimes when I'm, like, not warmed up, it goes more Kiwi. And I don't know what to do about it. Scully sounds more American Irish and Sive sounds more Irish Irish. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why that would be, and I don't know if that's just because I got lazy speaking like Scully. I know that I had someone who was in west of Ireland tutoring me a lot on how to do Sive's accent and trying to keep me away from the northern type accent, and I think because I'm American, it automatically drifts more into the northern register, which is, I think, what happened with Scully. Because I think that if you were to hear me jump on Sive and play Sive today, that she'd probably still just sound like Scully. She'd probably still sound the same. Oh no, Connor. I'll never forget being on Cricket, and I made Cricket on NoPixel, and I played her once. And the first person I ran into was I can't remember her name. She played Mona Sanchez. She's Mona Sanchez, I think. And she was Aussie. And I found her stream, and she was like, I was thinking this girl sounds more Australian than I do. I was sitting there playing with walk styles. She came up and started talking to me in the middle of it, and I was like not prepared to do anything. But her name came out like Mona. Yeah, Raina, that's it. It was so funny. She was really sweet. She thought I was legit super Aussie and Aussier than she was, which is so funny. Okay, I don't think that Jade Dragon guy Scully had a lot more accents surrounding her, so just by proxy got modernized. Same happens when you in the army when you start to lose your accent until you get back home. Yeah. I had a friend who was Glaswegian, and she said that when she goes back home to Scotland, they ask her where in America she's from, even though she's like very thick accent. Like you can't mistake that she's like, you know, she's Scottish. There's no, oh, you kind of sound Scottish. She sounds 100% full on Scottish. But when she goes home, they ask her where in America she's from. Which is crazy. It's so funny. I'm sure I've caused all sorts of quote-unquote damage to my natural accent just by doing all the different accents in this. You know, I mean, if you speak in an accent that isn't yours for 6 hours a day and you like don't speak much at all in real life, I guess it can happen. I can what you mean. I really like doing the Scottish accent. I could do it just like all the time. Even with people making fun of me, the problem is around here you're gonna get, you know, people, everyone's just gonna ask you, you know, where you're from and what to know about you. Like when you Saffron Norman after playing her on NoPixel. Yeah, that was, I just slipped into it by accident. And he wouldn't let it go. I think the flips that make that accent sound so much more legit too. What flips? What do you mean? I recall a certain chaser who said emails and telegrams. Yeah, on Sive. That was embarrassing. I've seen a streamer switch between voices because the yellow pages scuff on NoPixel when you switch characters sometimes. What, would they still be connected to their own phone number? The rolled R-like effects, I don't know what you'd call them. Cheever did the same thing in a report. Did she write telegrams somewhere? In an email? Listen, I mean, a telegram is basically an electronic mail. It's not absolutely crazy. Very dramatic. Then there's that one time Ember hot mic getting raided on a prison transport, Saffron, and boy, ugh. I hate that stuff so much. And that was because that was back when my game was skipping and lagging really, really hard. I'd be on after a certain amount of time, and the UI would lag and keep my mic open. So even though I wasn't like, you know, hot micing, like because I was holding buttons down wrong or holding the wrong button down, it was just because stuff was lagging and holding my mic open. So it was super frustrating. I heard you say so many things to chat. Yeah, that was probably back. That was back when I had that lagging issue. I hate it so much. It makes me so upset because you don't know when it's happening. You don't know when it's happening until somebody points it out to you. Whippy got cops called on him because of role-playing with windows open recently. Well, I mean, he's in there, he screams like a lunatic for an hour straight. I'm not surprised. Like, that's not surprising at all. A lot of folks who RP loud characters get cops called. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, so many wolves. Oh no! I have a guys, I have a cattleman and a varmint rifle. Goodness. So stupid. How many bullets I just put in that thing. Shut up, Bagheera. You guys are so mean to me. I don't know where the horse went. How dare! Especially after today. Oh, you liked it. You changed it. Oh my goodness, where did my horse go? Deadbeat horse! Maybe someone will come along and rescue me. There he is. Yeah, I'm sure Connor changed it. I don't know why you ran off like that. Oh, you couldn't change it? Maybe because it was probably because it was a permission, it was higher than the mod permissions. Nothing, I just assumed you might have messed with the role, like changed the roles to appease Bagheera. But eventually someone fixed it. Does O'Neill have higher permissions? I don't know. I don't know what things are on there. You don't assume that I understand how Discord works. She's a dwarf. Not sure what that means, but okay. Oh my goodness. Better than a frange. Forget the crazies or Pavis. The wolves are out for Emerald tonight. Everything's always out for my characters. Excuse me. Excuse me. Should we have gone to the bank? Yes, we probably should have. So 40 more shine to run? I hope that's correct. $60, $70, $80. No. Okay. Not, why did I say that? No. So 45, yeah, 60. 70, 80. 20 more shine to run. Yeah, 20 more shine. Okay, 20 more shine to run. That makes sense. No! my goodness. I know, I probably shouldn't have helped them out. Jerks. Okay. We can do this and just complete 2 of the deliveries. You walk out, it's just more wolves. Probably. I've never seen the cat in Thieves' Landing. Hello. Bird! What? It's coming in for the bodies. Oh my goodness, really? Surprised how few people I've seen today. Perfect. All the animals that want to kill us. Yeah, okay, humble. First thing to add RedM points to have the dog laughing from Duck Hunt. Okay. No sticks. Ten minutes. Okay, we'll go down to these. Awesome. We'll knock this out. Torch Dog, thank you for the raid. I hope a good stream. Oh, your sister's activity's been noticed. That's upsetting. I have no suspicious activity. Nothing suspicious here. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Oh, it's back there? Huh? A little camp? New update to a Minecraft world, so I was trying it out. Cool. Why will this thing not turn? Man, I used to do Minecraft with my siblings so much. That's fun. But, you know, Minecraft's fun, but there's so many cool, like, building survival games with decent graphics. I kind of prefer to do those. But you know me, what I like the most is RP. Or do we want to go the Fort Mercer one? Because it's closer to... Oh no, you only deliver it in... Like, I don't even see where you take it to end Fort Mercer. Mercer. Duh. I was thinking Wallace. That's funny. Okay. Emerald Tycoon? Mine emeralds to unlock things, progress. Huh. The game is too pretty. Yeah, I ordered the chair. Oh, this song is blech. Yeah, I ordered a chair. Hopefully it'll work out nice. It'll definitely be better than, like, this one is like sideways now. So it's overdue. I know, cuz y'all been yelling at me for a while. Yeah, it's just an office chair, but it's highly rated on Amazon, so. Oh, you finally got a chair? It's mirror. Well, this one had to completely, like, break. It's only got one armrest, and it lifts to the side. Yeah. Going down with the ship, huh? I can respect. Listen, in my experience, these chairs always break after a relatively short period of time, so I'm gonna get as much use out of the broken one as I can until I have to replace it. Okay, let's see how bad this is. So, 167 plus 195 plus 85 plus 89 plus 135 plus 111. Oh, plus 167 and 111 again. So a total of 1,060 divided by 100. They're barely making. Where could we shave one of these down? I don't think we'll shave one of them down right now. It was a bad week. Torch, what's funny to me is when I get comments, I get comments on the Saffron and Boyd saga stuff from over a year ago. And it's usually like on the earlier stuff, probably because they were watching Vertigo streams until he stopped streaming Boyd. And they go, oh, I just love Saffron, and I think Boyd and Saffron are perfect for each other, and this is so great, and I'll be eagerly looking forward to watching the VODs. And I just laugh. And then inevitably there's the breakup, and like, I can't believe this happened, and I hate Boyd. It's so funny. It's so funny to see like all the really disappointed, upset comments on the breakup video. I just go, oh, you poor sweet summer child. It's just when Saffron and Boyd broke up. Because I basically made him break up with her. He didn't like it. Dropping the gun he gave her was perfect. I don't know. Probably not, Bagheera. he didn't stream a lot of like that part of Saffron and Boyd's relationship. So that sent people flocking over to my stream because they were trying to figure out what was going on. You know, were the rumors true? Blah blah blah. He could even pull it out. No, he had to, there's a point where I stop in the middle because he's DMing me. Are you okay? You're making me feel really bad. It was so funny. He's like, this is so hard. So what I'm hearing is you'd kill Cusco if Rip and Saffron went south. No, I'd kill Saffron. No, I mean, I wouldn't even kill Saffron. I just would never play her again. Like, I don't want to RP that level of sad, you know? So I wouldn't play her anymore. Look, I want that horse gone. I don't want Saf gone. The story don't say if she was holding on to an injury or not. Yeah, no, Saffron could just like have an aneurysm and die any moment. Who knows? Yeah, if that happened, I could just take that easy way out. Oh, poof, she's done. Look, you got rid of Cusco, but you can't get rid of Cusco Jr. Yup. That horse is getting reincarnated into a car. Well, he already said he has to name his first patrol vehicle Cusco for whatever reason, so... Pretty much. Well, it's a good thing they got kids and went off to live their lives. Yep. That's not the happy ending I was looking for. No, it's not, guys. Canonically, Saffron and Rip moved off to raise their family. You know, theoretically, they probably had more kids. Okay, well, probably shift over to Ruby and see if we can't get into trouble. Who do you think talked him into naming his first cop car Cusco? You cheeky Bagheera. And then their parents were too strict, so they became crims? No, Caleb. good as it gets. Yeah, but let's jump on Ruby running the Firebird. I can see it now. And the 1930s, the radio voice. This just in: the Riley siblings robbed State Depository in New York, leaving dozens with ouchies. What? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, no, I've talked about the possibility of RPing Eden at some point. And she would definitely be strong-willed. She'd be like a bit of a broody kind of Saffron, like, I don't know, fiery, like a cross between Scythe and Saffron. She could be really fun to RP. I could totally see Elijah resenting his parents and being rebellious and causing trouble. Yep. Because I believe that Elijah would have a very, very strong personality, and there's a good chance that it could conflict. With Rip's personality. You know, two strong personalities going head to head. And it could cause one to be rebellious. I could definitely see it happening. It is something that happens. On this server, you're saying Eden would be dead in a week? Let's face it, both kids that have strong personalities, for sure. Rip learned after how his dad was to him. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that parents don't make the same mistakes. Like, even if you say Rip wouldn't let them go that far, well, some, you know, if the kid has that same stubbornness, they might be, watch me. You know, what are you going to do about it? Look at how Ruby is reacted to. True. True. I could see Eden as like wanting to be lawful and stuff and wanting to live up to the standard her parents set for her, but feeling like she doesn't match up to it and just being like frustrated. And I don't know. There's a lot of, I like thinking about it, I can already imbue a lot of complex stuff into how Eden could turn out, you know? Because we assume Rip and Saffron would be good parents, but just because parents are good parents and do everything right by their kids doesn't mean that the kids always react in the ideal manner, you know? Like, you can raise kids up perfectly, you know, doing all the right things, and they still don't come out that way. Now I want Red Dead 3 set in the 1920s just so we can get a late stage WildRP RP. Rip is a fantastic father, and Eli is a fantastic son. Lore Master has spoken. Okay. Alright, bud.